Hello, my friends, and today is a freaking awesome day, and I have some really cool, inspiring things to share with you, so stick around because I'm Caroline sharing my lived experience, life experience, golden nuggets I've picked up along the way with you to inspire you to be nothing but yourself. I am a coach. I support people in holistic health, wellness, basically a life transformation. My program is called Your Lifestyle Revamp because I set off with my clients to revamp their entire lifestyle, their entire life. How they view themselves, how they view others, how they view the world, what they're capable of, how they treat their body, how they treat their mind, the internal framework. There's so many things that go into it, which is why it's an extensive 6-month program. And I've had the opportunity in the past 2 weeks to offboard 3 clients, which is the most bittersweet process because I set my clients up with not only the knowledge of their own body and what works for them, but why I implement everything that I do. I basically give them everything I've learned from all of my pain, all of my struggles, all of my schooling, all of my experience, all of my mentorship. I just regurgitate everything I know so that they can carry that with them. Because at the end of that 6 months, my goal is that they don't want me anymore. I'm not somebody who wants to be your coach for forever and get your money. I want to set you up for success so you know yourself and you can take that with you. And I'm giving you this whole spiel to give you a bird's eye view of what goes on inside my program. Because like I said, I just offboarded 3 clients and it gives me the opportunity to look at all they've accomplished, look at their feedback and their weekly check-ins and everything that they've done, look at who they were on the front end and look at who they were on the back end. And then I sit down and hear it from them. And I have a few more calls left with my final 2 clients. And I was just reviewing one of their statements and I want to read this to you. This is it. It's going to make me cry. Our final check-in that won't have to do with my final 2 invoices or just chatting with each other because I weasel my way into their lives and we're best friends for life. I'm a different person, yet the same. I am so happy and proud of myself. I've still got so much work to do and I'm keeping my pace and pushing myself. I'm running again and my foot is at like 95%. A few months ago, they broke their foot. I'm down in weight, up in spirits, and I'm sad to go, but happy to have worked so hard enough to complete what we set out to do. I may not have drastic body changes, which is what they thought they came in for, looking for. But mentally and emotionally, I believe in myself. I'm happy. I'm making choices. I'm employed. Things are looking good. Thank you for always being in my corner, holding me accountable, and helping me be who I have always wanted to be, myself. When I was looking back on this client's intake, yes, they've lost 10 pounds. Yes, they've lost 2 inches off their waist. Yes, they've met all of my guarantees of my program of getting back the energy, of all the physical changes. But at the beginning of this journey for this individual, he did not know who he was. Let's see. His goals were better habits, better stability, getting back to the gym, better equipped to handle good things, create consistency, like their job, have a job. They were engaging in everything comfort-based. And now at the end of this journey, this client is saying, I am myself. I am different, but the same. Because the entire point of all of this is to give people the permission, the safety and the support to return to themselves. Yes, we all have deep core wounds, whether it was your dad left you so you have abandonment issues, or your parents beat you up so you have trust issues, or you were never taken care of so you have neglect issues. Whatever that core wound is, at the base of it all, we all share the deepest core wound of abandoning ourselves. Abandoning who we truly are, abandoning our creativity, our expression, our joy, our play, our fun, abandoning that to show up as the person X, Y, and Z needed us to be, wanted us to be, communicated was enough. And yes, that helped us survive. Yes, that was a mechanism that kept us safe in the environment that we knew as a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old. We didn't know any better than to internalize our environment, shift who we were to please that environment. And that is us abandoning our true selves, our true essence. And because I abandoned myself time and time again in so many deep, dark places to feel whole, to feel worthy, to feel enough, because I did that so many times, I have the skills, I have the knowledge, I have the experience to put that on a platter, offer to somebody else and say, take it if you want it. And I am a gifted person that can see everybody's potential and soul, whether they're embodying that or not. And the opportunity to project that onto clients, give them the tools to see themselves in that light, embody it, take that knowledge and do something with it, is like, it's magic. It is pure magic. Because when you start to believe in yourself, everything changes. And the fact that this client can write down in 6 months, they came back to themselves. They are doing everything they wanted to do. They trust themselves. 6 months is like this much of your life. So if you're watching this video, what can you commit to for the next 6 months? What can you commit to? Because every time you tell yourself you're gonna do something, you make an objective, you make a plan, and you don't follow through, that is you strengthening the belief that I can't do what I say I'm gonna do. So commit to something for 6 months. Whether that's sitting down on your yoga mat for 5 minutes every morning, whether that's looking at yourself in the mirror once a day and saying, I love you. Commit to something for 6 months, follow through. Your self-efficacy, so the belief in yourself to change, your self-empowerment, your self-respect, your security, your confidence, it's like an exponential curve. Because once you conquer one thing, you can conquer the next, and your belief in yourself keep going. And then you're not as scared to make the bigger jumps and the bigger leaps that expand you even more. So commit. Commit. Don't think, don't plan, because that feels good, that releases dopamine, but that doesn't put it into action. You have to embody who you want to be, and then you are that person. Versus, I need to do this and this and this in my external world before I can allow myself to become that person. No, commit to it now, start doing, and watch your entire world change. This ramble was all over the place, but whatever you are taking from it is meant for you, is what you needed to hear. Maybe revisit this video in a few weeks and see what else comes up. But I want to hear what you are committing to. Hold yourself accountable. Because all that matters at the end of the day is how you see you, how you treat you, how you feel about you, and what you do about it. Big love. Y'all are rock stars. I love you lots.